You will not live if you don't live here with me. I will drown you in my own feces. Wait! It's dripping, hurry up.
I am human. I am human. I gave up my immortal being.
Wait.
I
Wait, please.
worship.
I will make a sacrifice to you. If you and you love each other again and rise to the heavens to rule as gods and goddesses ought, and promise to walk amongst the people of earth and tell them your wishes and your purpose for us, then I will stay here and take your place. Ew! And I will prove worthy to earn the love of even you.
Tip-top. I accept your deal.
You must do this. You belong in the heavens.
I accept your sacrifice. And I do love you.
I always knew that no matter how you looked at me, you were looking for something else, something greater. You were not meant to love me, and I know you don't.
And I will bestow the love that I have in my heart to all of the humans.
Then take
that
your
deserve
rightful mate
that.
and rise. Coming!
We know now why the tides ebb and flow as the goddess of water and Tip-Top go back and forth a little bit with their attraction.
And so, the great goddess and the god of the underworld returned to the heavens, where they ruled the entire pantheon of gods and all of the people on the earth below, which takes us to our final story of the evening. Many, many generations after the reascension of the god, when man and woman and goddess and god walked together and spoke together again, as they do today, there was a young girl planting a field.
Muga, you have an early start today. I haven't even washed my face.
Jules, you need to get started.
I know.
Because you know what happens. If you miss the season, it doesn't come. Things won't grow.
I know. I remember it happened last year, and I got blamed for the whole fact that we were hungry all year.
I want you to know that you've just sprinkled some of your seeds on mine. Did you know that?
Well, I didn't know it mattered.
Well,
I mean, aren't they all going to be the same thing?
And with a wave of her hand, the great goddess brought those seeds to fruition, and a beautiful hybrid flower grew.
You see,
well, look,
the gods are pleased.
it's a little bit of mine and yours together.
Well, I think a little bit of you and a little bit of me are better than each of us separate.
And the great god of moisture flew above them, and a light rain drizzled upon them, lending more nourishment to the flower, which grew even taller.
Oh, my word.
Look at it grow.
They're at our knees right now. Oh, my. The gods and goddesses must be so very pleased with us.
They must be so happy with us.
It continued to grow.
Look,
The stalk grew so big that it pushed against them.
oh, it's getting so big.
A little...
Until it grew completely to the heavens above, which they climbed.
Look,
And climbing the stalk, came face to face with the goddess.
oh, I know. Look, we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
I did.
You like the planting we have done?
It is beautiful. But I fear that your bickering had taken over the beauty of this, where you could no longer see it.
You're right. I actually drew a line between my plot and yours, and I didn't tell you about it so that I could tell where my crop ended and yours began.
Why is that?
I felt jealous and afraid that I wouldn't have enough.
Well, I put some seeds in your seed basket that weren't actually seeds.
And how did that make you feel?
Kind of good and then kind of bad. I'm sorry, but you're right.
And thus was born the first 50-minute hour.
Your time is up. Go back
And
down.
the two women were sent back down to earth.
Thank you, Goddess.
Find your way.
Nothing.
Find your love.
And so it was that even when they came face to face with the goddess, their questions were largely unanswered, and they returned to earth with the understanding that all they could do was to feel the goddess in their heart, but work out their problems person to person. And so it is today, as we thank the goddesses and gods above for the bounty of the new year, we remember that only bounty comes to us when the goddesses smile upon our interactions with our fellow humans. The end. My friends, thank you so much. What a wonderful audience you are. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater, and it was absolutely fabulous to do this show for you. Give yourselves a big round of applause. The beautiful costumes that we're wearing were curated by Nikki Vilas, and this amazing set that we're working on was designed and built by Eileen Tumlin.
Wow. Good job.
Folks, we have 6 more shows. We're here tomorrow night, Sunday matinee, and then all next weekend, Thursday through Sunday. If you had fun, do me a favor, come back and see us again. It's always a brand new show, all based on your suggestions. Or go back and tell your friends that they should come and see it. Your word of mouth is our greatest form of advertising, and we would appreciate that very much. Or you come back and bring your friends. That would be the best. Remember what we learned. It's all about how you interact with other humans, right?
Yeah.
And the goddesses will smile upon you. On your way out, folks, on the table over there, you'll notice that there's a bucket, and if you have a couple of extra bucks and you don't mind donating it to us, we are a 501c3 charitable organization, and we rely very heavily on the generosity of our patrons to keep going. Eileen is very expensive, by the way, so if we want sets like if you want to give us a larger donation, we'd appreciate that too. Grab an envelope, send us a check in the mail, and that would mean a great deal to us. Our next show in April is The Mating Game, a full-length improvised play in the style of the 1970s TV show, The Dating Game. What if the whole world worked like The Dating Game? Come back and find out how it works, and tell your friends and bring them too. If you have a friend in the cast and you want to say hello in about 10 minutes, they'll be outside the stage door. Please exit the theater as quickly as you can and meet your friends outside. Thank you again so much for being here. We love you. Good night.